take the boy's helmet clean off.
Down goes the Furman quarterback.
Just driving him back further into the backfield. Gets off the block, just tosses buddy. A weak, stiff arm. Head hunting. Too easy. Ruke, he's violent at the point of attack. Hits first with his hands. He's got the power. He's got the athleticism. He's got the potential. And he's got a violent, nasty, mean streak in him. Which is what I want to see in my defensive tackles.
I mean, he's being held.
Constantly in the backfield. Constantly getting tackles for loss. Just shoves buddy back into the backfield. Never gives up on a play. Keeps coming. Finishes strong. High floor, high ceiling potential. And that's why the Falcons drafted him where they did.
Play action. Schrader. Took a
Big hits.
hit.
Just bulldozing. Plowing people
here
over.
on 3rd and 6.
Milton feels that.
Taken down. Ruke Orhorhoro. Tigers. Rossell. Here comes the pressure.
Swallowing people up.
Cunningham wants to put it in the air, and it's batted up.
Got that vert. Knocked down passes. Watch him fold this fool. Blah. And then you don't want to take it to the streets.
Most memorable game?
Southfield A&T, my freshman year, I had like 4 sacks, 7 TFLs, something crazy like that.
Player comparison?
Chris Jones.
Coming from the north, I didn't know Southern hospitality was real, but it's real.
Have you talked with Miles Murphy about?
Miles Murphy, that's my guy. He was out there training with me in Exos, Arizona.
Yes, sir.
It's Ogene Rukwe. It means God has done so much for me. As you know, I'm from Nigeria, so you know names have meanings to them, and they're pretty long. But
NFL comparison: Justin Matabuke. Combine results: production score ranked 8th, athleticism score ranked 1st, total score ranked 4th. Prospect grade, they give him a 6.25, eventually be an average starter. I see way more potential here. Pretty impressive combine results. Drafted round 2, pick 3. Overview. Ruke had to wait his turn and share reps during his time at Clemson thanks to the Tigers' deep, talented defensive fronts. His game is built upon leverage and explosiveness, but in 2023 he added a little more polish. Orhorhoro can get distracted by individual battles and needs to keep his focus trained on pursuing the ball and making positive plays. His foot quickness and sudden hands shine in the running game and as a pass rusher when he has space to work, so teams would be wise to keep that in mind when it comes to his alignment. The pass rush still needs improvement, but he projects as an ascending talent and future starter in odd or even fronts. Strengths: muscular build with good lean mass and impressive athleticism, explodes into neutral zone, attacking blocker with first hands, makes a living under his opponent's pads and sets a firm edge. Unified hands and feet slide quickly past lateral block attempts. Field demeanor can turn cranky from time to time. Tools and potential are present for him to become a better pass rusher as a pro. Quick to close out quarterbacks once he finds the pocket. Lateral quickness for elevated twist success in pros. Now let's talk about weaknesses. Gets pads turned and sealed due to his technique. Needs better mass and anchor to fight off double teams. Gets too caught up battling single blocker rather than discarding and making a play. Average instincts as a playmaker inside. Rush based upon quickness and activity more than skill. Hasn't learned to convert his speed to power. So he needs to work on all that to become a solidified vet. Bio. Freshman year, played in 10 games as a reserve, 4 tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss. 2020, only played in 4 games, missed the season, most of the season with the injury, suffered in the opener. 2021, started 9 games, 36 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, 3 pass breakups. After stepping in for the injured Brian Brisset. 2022, honorable mention, all ACC, played in 14 games, 9 starts, 23 tackles, 8 tackles for loss again, 4 sacks, 5 pass breakups. 2023, third team all ACC, started 12 games, 25 tackles, 8 tackles for loss again with 5 sacks. So he improved every year. 6'4", 294, 34-inch arms. Respectable 4'8", 40-yard dash. And look who else made the charts here, Brandon Dorless. So, you know, we're doing big things on the defensive line in Atlanta. 10-yard split, short area quickness. Ruke ranked second, 1.67. Look who's right next to him, Brandon Dorless again. 32-inch vertical. Ranked second with a 9.8 on the broad jump. Tied for second with 29 reps on the bench press. Now, Ruke didn't participate in the 20-yard shuttle, but Brandon Dorless and Zion Logue checked the box. Also, Atlanta Falcon Brandon Dorless, second in the 3-cone drill. Another good point I want to make about Ruke, he has his Clemson legend Grady and fellow Nigerian David Onyemata to learn from and pick up how to run this game at a high level. So, the question is Ruke Orhorhoro a reach or nah? Initially, I'm thinking he was a reach. I did not like the Falcons moving up to get him when I thought John Newton and Fisk might have been better athletes and players. Comes out Johnny Newton has some problems with both of his feet, so that probably took him off the board for us right there. And as I take a deeper dive into Ruke, maybe it's not a reach. I thought Matthew Bergeron was a possible reach. I thought we could have got him and just waited and not traded up, but Matthew Bergeron seems to be playing pretty well. Maybe it wasn't a reach. So my thought is with Ruke, maybe it's the same thing. He played at Clemson, which is known for their defensive line. Also, I think the Falcons are thinking he is a high floor, high ceiling prospect right here, because at worst case scenario, you're going to get a solid depth piece to move across the defensive line. Best case scenario, he can turn into the next Grady. He is stout. He is powerful. He has some raw athleticism. He has a relentless motor. He's always going full tilt. He don't shy from contact. He makes big hits, and he produces sacks for a defensive lineman on the interior, which is not an easy thing to do because your main job is to take on double teams and let the linebackers eat. But Ruke, I think he has room to put on some more weight, definitely gain some more strength, and it's really up to the player now. He has good mentors in Grady and David Onyemata. I think they can take him under his wing and he can develop if he wants to. That's the key. If the player wants to get as strong as he can possibly get, clean up his technique, play a little bit more aware of what he's supposed to do and what's going on around him, I think Ruke could be a deadly asset on this defensive line. Y'all see he does the head hunting. He's going to have to clean that up because they're going to flag him on that all the time. But I do like his aggressive violence and passion, the way he plays the game. So I'm not sure if he is a reach. Maybe the Falcons, got the inside track on this, and maybe somebody else was going to jump up there and get him or take him before we got him, and that's the player that we wanted, so that's the player we got. I'm going to go all in for all the players on the squad. I hope Ruke comes in, learns, balls out, and I'm thinking maybe this isn't a reach. Like I said before, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it's still a reach after we check out him a little more further in depth, what kind of player he is? Y'all let me know. Let me know if he's a reach or nah. Anyway, that's what I got for y'all. Just want to finish this video like I end all my videos. Thank God works. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night. 1.